Today I have a real treat for everybody out there. What I have here is something that I wasn't even sure existed. I had heard about it in an LGR video about Ford Simulator 2, which was software back in the day, for people actually to get a sort of a virtual test drive at home. Now this isn't just the regular Ford Simulator 2. This, if you look very carefully on the inside, is for the Macintosh. So first of all, I just want to tell you that I picked this up locally, yet again, from someone who's selling a large collection of items. He had picked it up from an estate sale, and he had shown me a bunch of pictures, and this was in the things he had picked up. Now I knew I had to have it right when I saw this black and white label. So back in the day, from what I understood, you can order these floppies to be able to see just what Ford was offering at the time. Now, if we open it up, all that's really here is that it is an official Ford product. It has different games where you could try the test track, the city challenge, and the back roads. It also has an electronic showroom, a buyer's guide, info center, and you can leave, apparently, customer feedback. If you look inside, there's the floppy disk. It is the Mac version. It is for 800K max at least. So with disk drives, I could read 800K. And it's actually all printed on here, which is very nice. It's not just another paper label that will fall off over time because of the glue. Inside is some paperwork. So if you'd like to read that, I'll just hold it here for a second. You could take a screenshot. A user guide on how to use it. And apparently this is for only the United States, according to the official Ford notes. Now, what I thought I'd do is I'm going to be putting this in one of my older Macs. It is not going to be a CRT Mac because I'm not set up to record that right now, and I don't want to have you just sitting at seeing a light just go up and down. But I will be putting it on in one of my laptops, and we will see what it is exactly like. Okay, so I have taken out my PowerBook 1400C. It is running System 7.6.1. We have about 40 megs of RAM, so it should be plenty to run this. So here we go. Let's take a look here. And right away pops up Ford Simulator 2. Okay, so welcome to Ford Simulator 2. So we're going to find out about the test driving, the info center, and maybe the buying guide. So let's start off with the driving simulator. So it's explaining that this is the driver simulator. It gives you a choice of events and other options and how to start the game and how to leave. So let's start the game. And the game is controlled, I believe, through a mouse. All right, so we're going to drive at beginner level. Now, there's no sound right now, but it might be just because, you know, it is just not for this version of Mac OS, I believe. Either way, I mean, with the trackpad on the 1400, works just fine. Does not feel like driving a car, but I guess to them, this is exactly what it is. So we do have other options and difficulties, so we could do city challenges, back roads, different things like that. All right, so let's try electronic showroom. So a collection of 1989's most exciting new vehicles, as said by Ford. So what we have to do is we could pick a vehicle from the list here. So Aerostar, Crown Vic, Festiva, things like that. So I think I will go to the Thunderbird Super Coupe. There we go. So you get to see exactly what it looks like. If you like, we can, I believe, get a description. Yeah, so it gives you all the specs. So it tells you about the engine, how many horsepower it is, the anti-lock brakes, things like that. Oh, we have a whole nother list of cars. Oh, so it goes through all the images of the cars. So apparently the Mercury Topaz GS was smooth, attractive, and distinctive. All right, so let's try another section. So there's the buyer's guide. So we can select the car or truck and information from the menu bar. So again, let's pick another car. How about the Crown Vic? And I think we'll take the LX. So again, it just gives you different specifications about the car, the horsepower, all the measurements. We can compare it, I guess, to other cars. I guess we can just pick one out of the list here. I don't know, let's compare it to a Festiva. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. So for software from the late 80s, that's actually pretty impressive that it's able to put everything together. Next, I guess let's try the Info Center. All right, so it talks about different features, I guess, from the Ford cars of the time. So this should be the JBL audio. And since I don't think the sound's going to work very well on this, I'm not sure if we can get it, but it does talk about all the different speaker setups. So we could see the sound coming from there. So some even have 4 speakers. So again, it's just showing you how the car would work. So let's get out of that. And finally, customer feedback, which I'm assuming is just, yeah, exactly. So it's just asking if you have something to say that you can write it down, and you can fill out the questionnaire and you can mail it in. So there we go. So we can fill this in and we can print it out and send it into Ford. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment down below, a like, and subscribe to see more videos like this. And I'll see you in the next one.